Before I came to Grow, my life was pretty messed up. I was at a point in my life where I couldn't forgive myself, so why would anybody else or any person want to forgive me, let alone God, for what I've done in my life? So my challenge in myself was to even feel worth anything to anybody. No other way of saying it. I was just that guy that didn't care about you, didn't care about anybody, anything. They call me Hard-Faced Howie. I've been called worse, but to me that started to sink in when I wanted to change, because inside I knew I cared about people, but you couldn't get in my face, I guess, to show that. I started going to a men's group. There was three other men besides me. The group was basically on grace, and the devotional was 365 days of grace. It was a daily 5-minute devotion that would really make me mad every day, because I couldn't get my head around grace, right? I had lots of challenges with something for nothing, and that's what grace is, something for nothing. So I would beat them up daily and just say, this is a lie, there's no way this is true, prove it to me, all these things. And I did that to them for almost a whole year, and the rest of the guys that were there. So the small group at the time was really beneficial to me, and we met a couple times, and they were actually going to end my small group, and because there was just very little people showing up, and they thought, oh, maybe we can just skip this. And I'm like, if you guys end this small group, I'm not going to make it. Right? And I needed it. So it was cool that they stuck behind me and got behind me and helped me out. So that gave me courage to move forward, and it finally clicked in my head that God is a Father who loves you so much that it doesn't matter what you've done, doesn't matter who you are or who you think you are. If you can forgive yourself and give God your heart and your soul and accept His grace, you're a new person. You can move forward, and you can be whoever He wants you to be. So now that I understand grace a little bit better, it's easier to give that grace. I'm able to understand that they're not perfect, I'm not perfect. My wife will tell you now, I cry, right? I get a little emotional. Commercials, my gosh, right? But my heart is open to other people. My heart is open to change.